Lew Walton comes out and he says that Larry Nance was the best player on the court. Wow. I was going to make a rant, but I don't want to be loud because people are asleep. And I'm a little frustrated. Everything I said in my last video happened. I said Lonzo Ball is going to be he's going to be basically a dud based on the fact there's no shooters with the squad he's running. Everybody's ISO. Brook Lopez is going to be nowhere to be found. He's going to get the Moscow treatment, which you see. KCP has become Kobe. In the first half, he carried the team, which is good because they couldn't get nothing going. But at the same time, there was limited passing in the first unit. There was really no ball movement. And once I said over and over again, KCP, Brandon Ingram are ISO kings. They're not spot-up shooters like that. They rather put the ball on the floor and try to create. This is going to hurt Lonzo Ball's stats. Simple as that. Because Lonzo Ball right now is not a good shooter. His best game is basically assists, steals, blocks, pretty much defense. And that's basically it. He does the other little things. He wasn't a factor. Wasn't a factor. And it's going to be more than that when this first unit play more and more. This all fall on Luke Walton. It's bad coaching. I mean, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people like Luke Walton. I do too. But it's bad coaching. I mean, you don't put Kuzma at the starting. Brandon Ingram barely take any shots. Brandon Ingram barely take any shots. He didn't take nothing, really do nothing the first half. It was all straight KCP, and he was hot. And that's understandable because if you're hot, you're supposed to feed a hot hand. That's how I look at it. But you didn't get nothing else for nobody else in that starting five. Nobody else. I mean, Brandon Ingram came in towards the end. But the big problem with Brandon Ingram, like I said also in the video, ISO King, he's going to get to the rim, which I had no problem with, but he's not going to make his free throws. And, free throws have been hurting us from the beginning of the season. But at the same time, just came down to rotation, time management, and not keeping the hot hands in once again. Lonzo Ball was a dud, wasn't doing nothing. JC came in hot. Set him out. Set him out during the crucial minutes. You wanted to let Lonzo Ball come in. He takes the three. He's going to clunk it. He hit one, but, I mean, that was about it. But he took, listen, Lonzo Ball took 6 3-pointers. 6. Only took one, I think, one layup or something like that. He took 7 shots. Out of the 7, 6 was 3-pointers. You cannot shoot threes. And this is like Lew Walton. Like, dude, I mean, here's the thing. I know a lot of fans say be patient, this and that. Man, listen, we've been patient for over 5+ years. We don't have no draft picks next year. There's no reason for the Lakers not to try to make the playoff. At the end of the day, you got to put the best players in. When they're hot, you got to keep them in. KCP, the second half was cold. He was a dud. First half, he came out. That's what I'm talking about, the inconsistency. He came out hot. He carried the team. That's cool. The second half, he didn't have nothing. So, okay, if you didn't have nothing, you sit him down. You let JC run it with Lonzo Ball. Instead, you bring Brandon Ingram at the 2. However you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? But I told people, Kuzma's going to get all this playing time. It doesn't matter if he come off the bench. It doesn't matter, if he don't do this. I said, listen, we talking about Luke Walton here, y'all. Luke Walton, okay? The guy who last year gave the starters 25 minutes. This ain't no veteran seasonal coach. This is a rookie coach who's still trying to even find himself because he's still trying to see if he can coach or not. That's how I look at it. Kuzma, 5 for 7. Only took 7 freaking shots. 3 for 5 behind a 3-point arc. 3 for 5. 5 shots. Only played 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Jordan Clarkson, 8 for 12. 1-1 behind the 3-point arc. He played 26 minutes, but you took him out during the crucial time to bring Lonzo Ball back in. I said over and over again, if the hot hand's in, you got to feed the hot hand. That's how I look at it. If you want to win games, you got to keep the hot people in. I hate to say this, man, but eventually you're going to start seeing the fan base start to turn on Luke Walton because his coaching is now in the air. This game was a win game. Patrick Beverley was not there. The backcourt killed us. And why did the backcourt kill us? Like I said before, quick switching. The Lakers have a habit of quick switching. You always catch a forward or a center out there playing them guards. And 9 times out of 10, what usually happens, the guard breaks them down, gets to the paint, blow past the center or the power forward, whoever's sticking them, because it ain't never KCP or Lonzo Ball or Jordan Clarkson. The mixed matches is terrible. Like I said, KCP, Lonzo Ball, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, all these guys are pretty good defenders, especially with KCP and Lonzo Ball. They're pretty good defenders. Josh Hart is a good defender. These guys should be playing them daggone perimeter players, man to man. There's no reason for them to be switching off on them guards. They never play them guards. You got to put quick feet on quick feet. There's no point that you got 6'9", guy chasing around a freaking 6'4" point guard or a guard, period. Lou Williams, y'all played with Lou Williams for 2 seasons or more. Was it 2 seasons? Yeah, 2 to 3 seasons. Y'all know him personally. You know what he can do. And you let this guy drop 42 points on you. When Lou Williams dunked, I knew we were going to lose. Even though the Lakers were up and all that, I knew that we were going to lose because anytime, I never seen Lou Williams dunk before. I mean, you know, with LA, I really didn't. I just see him shoot jumpers. I really, you know, back when he was with Philly, but I never really see him take a dunk. He went straight to the paint and took a dunk. And I knew right there, I said, the interior defense is weak. You know, and then on top of that, you got Julius Randle out there taking threes. You allow this. You know what I'm saying? You allow Julius Randle to take threes, but yet you don't bring Kuzma in. You get mad at Kuzma for making, what? We had like, 2 turnovers back-to-back or something? Oh, yeah, he was limited. You got all in this crap. But if we look down the stat line, I mean, Randle had 3 turnovers. Ingram had 4 turnovers. Lonzo Ball had 3 turnovers. Can we go on? And Jordan Clarkson had, what, 2? So, my thing at the end of the day is that, did you say anything to those guys? Kuzma is your best scorer. I mean, your best consistent scorer. Him, Jordan Clarkson. And Randle, like I told y'all, Randle is good when he got a true point guard playing with him. And that's Lonzo Ball. That's why I say Randle should start, only because he gets the ball in better position when Lonzo Ball playing with him. You know, when it's Jordan Clarkson, KCP and all them, they're not really good passers. You know what I'm saying? So in retrospect to that, these are scorers. They're not looking to pass, so they don't know how to set people up. You know, Jordan Clarkson might get a nice good pass here and there, but at the end of the day, Julius Randle is better with Lonzo Ball. Simple as put. Same thing with Kuzma. Kuzma, he was out there, but I told you guys, playing with Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle, these guys are going to try to look for their shot, and I don't blame them. You know, you coming off the bench, Jordan Clarkson is instant offense off the bench, so he's going to look to score. Kuzma plays better with that starting unit because Lonzo Ball is not he's an unselfish player. So is Brandon Ingram. These guys are not going to take a lot of shots. See what I'm saying? This is the reason why KCP, like I said, he's going to become a scorer, less of a defender. And that's what you're seeing. The backcourt of Rivers and freaking Williams score almost freaking what? 50 points? What, no, 60 points? The backcourt. And that's because of the switching. This came down to Luke Walton, man. Bad decision-making, bad rotation. You know, trying to have that second unit, first unit bull crap, and it's not working, man. You have nothing. You're limited on the first unit. And like I said, Lonzo Ball is he's going to disappear into dust because this man don't know what he's doing. I'm sorry to say it. I'm just being real. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know how to utilize the team. You come on and say Larry Nance was the best player on the floor when Caldwell Pope carried the team going into the second half, but you don't acknowledge him. You know, Jordan Clarkson was hot, but you sit Jordan Clarkson in favor of Lonzo Ball. And somebody said on Twitter, I forgot who it was, said that Jordan Clarkson played the third, you know, most all the third, and he had to sit in the fourth. Not really, he only had 26 minutes. I would have let him finish the game out. Seriously, I mean, I would have let him finish the game out. I'd have brought, you know, if anything, I'd have brought Lonzo Ball in with Jordan Clarkson. KCP was cold at the time. You know, he went cold, okay, sit him down. He took 20 freaking shots, 12 for 28. Like I said, the first half was high, second half he went cold. You gotta rotate him out. Kuzma only took 7 shots. It's so freaking frustrating, man. So freaking frustrating. You know, the Lakers, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we're getting beat. And we should not have lost this game. We should not have lost this game. We should have won this game. This fall on Luke Walton. And I've been saying it over and over again, his rotation sucks. And I try to, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt, man. But, you know, it's going to be the same thing this year, man. This is another year that the Lakers might miss the playoff. I know it's still early. I know it's only 20-something games, but still. This is the outcome of what's going to happen, man. The guy's stubborn, man, when it comes to his rotation. He's trying to please everybody, man. Like, screw that bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram had 22 minutes. Only why he got 22 minutes because he was in foul trouble. If he wasn't in foul trouble, he probably got 30 minutes. You probably wouldn't see Kuzma at all. Kuzma probably got 15 minutes. Told y'all, man, Kuzma needed to start, dude. And then, like I said, at the end of the day, this is why the Lakers don't have no superstar player. Because he's trying to get everybody opportunities to play. And that you can't do that, man. This ain't NBA 2K. This is freaking NBA real developed basketball, man. You put the best hot hands in. And shout out to Doc Rivers, man. You know, you acknowledge that, look, you know what I mean? I need somebody that can give me some instant offense. You know, Lou Williams, in his last 4 games started, averaged 19 points. If they were with the Lakers, he wouldn't be starting. He'd be right coming off that bench. And that's what ranked with Luke Walton, man. Luke Walton really got to learn how to utilize his players, and he still, to this day, don't know how to do it, man. Brook Lopez is a dud. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because they don't know how to use Brook Lopez. Don't know how to use him. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that that because I'm telling you this, Brook Lopez can give you 15. But it's about how you set him up. You try and get Brook Lopez to play down low when he's not a down low type player. He's a shooter, man. He's a finesse player, man. He like to hit the jumpers. A better seasonal coach will actually probably coach his team better than Luke. And I'm just being honest. I'm not saying get rid of Luke, but can't keep going all these seasons, man, and struggling and looking bad, man. We got to call Luke just like we talk about Byron Scott. Byron Scott was stubborn, so is Luke. Let's be honest. Like I said, look at Brook Lopez. 16 minutes. 2 for 8, couldn't do nothing against DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan was running all over him, man. Giving body and everything. Then you bring Bogut in. For what? For what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. These guys can't stop. DeAndre Jordan is not even a scorer like that, man. And y'all let him do whatever he want in the paint, man. Freaking Larry Nance played 30 freaking minutes. 30 minutes. And all he gave was, he had 4 steals. He did play pretty good against Blake down the stretch. 8 rebounds. 9 points. That's it. Like I told you. Lonzo Ball is gonna be a dud. He ain't gonna get no. He's not even gonna be right now. He's still in the rookie of the year honors. You know what I mean? Because of his stats, his blocks, and everything else. But he didn't do anything this game. He didn't do anything, man. He did have 7 assists, but he had 3 turnovers to go with it. And like I said, with no pure score, no spot up shooters like Kuzma, the floor is not gonna be open now, man. Because like I said, Ingram don't want to take no 3-pointers. He only took 1. Caldwell Pope, like I said, he was hot tonight, but you don't know what you're going to get the next game. Brook Lopez just faded away. And you go to another team and you drop 18. That's the sad part. That's a sad thing, man, But anyway, I'm just frustrated, man. I'm frustrated because we should have won this game. Jordan Clarkson should have finished the game out, not Lonzo Ball. Josh Hart got 22 minutes. And I'm not knocking that. 22 minutes, though. Telling you, man, Brandon Ingram should play that too, man. You're going too deep on your bench, man. That first unit, second unit bull crap. You got to stop that. Second unit come in, freaking get the, keep the team in the lead. First unit didn't do anything. They was stagnant. Only one that really kept them going is KCP. Second unit come in with KCP rotated in the second unit, and these guys go up by 8 or whatever, 4 or 5, something like that. I don't know what they went up. They went up though. They went up on them, and next thing you know. They kept them in there, rotated some of the guys in there, which wasn't bad. Even though I still think that Kuzma should have been on that floor. There's no reason that he only got 20 minutes. And I told you guys, they're going to start cutting. They're going to cut into his play. He's going to try to find a way to get Kuzma on that floor. I'm telling you, he need to start Brandon. He need to let Brandon run that too sometimes, man. He's a slasher, man. He like to put the ball on the floor. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, and it's hurting Lonzo Ball's ability, man. It's hurting his ability. 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Only 1 steal. Ain't do too much, man. Ain't do nothing. Brook Lopez ain't do nothing. He only played 16 minutes. It was 2 for 8. Larry Nance, 9. You're only getting 2 people that are going to be scoring on that starting 5. Once in a while, Brook Lopez will get some good games, but that second unit is going to be freaking killing, man. And the sad thing is Kuzma doing it with that second unit ain't going to get no touches with Jordan Clarkson. I'm just being honest. I love Jordan. But Jordan, like I said, he's the instant guy to come off the bench. He's looking to score. With Lonzo Ball, Kuzma will get the touches. With that second unit, he's not going to get the touches. Simple as that. Lakers going to lose a lot more games. I'm just being honest, being real. Anyway, it's your man, Herbal Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you like. Ain't no music. Ain't no bull crap today. I'm tired. I'm not even going to I'm not even going to throw up a freaking thumbnail. I'm so freaking frustrated, man. The Lakers should have won this game. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one, man. Get some sleep, because I'm going to get some sleep.